Hi everybody, welcome to Cruise Control. My name's David and this is my new weekly news roundup where I share with you some interesting news that is moving and shaking the world of cruising and may have a positive or negative effect on your cruising holidays or cruising plans. So in today's update, I'm going to start with the Spanish 10% VAT tax on food and drink. I'm going to give you the latest lowdown on that and how it impacts P&O customers. And then staying with P&O, we're going to be talking about how P&O have said sorry to their travel agents about how they communicated the whole issue around Maleth Air and their decision to go with Maleth Air, the charter airline, who will be flying passengers from Manchester and Gatwick to the Caribbean this winter on planes that don't have in-flight entertainment and they don't have a premium cabin. And then the third piece of news is, well, we're going to move over to Princess Cruises for this one, and we're going to be talking about their new extended vegan menu. So to get more information on that, please stick around. Right, for those of you who aren't in the know, Norwegian Cruise Line has been in the news lately because of their decision to pass a 10% VAT tax onto passengers who purchase food and drink while in Spanish waters. Now, this is a cost that we as consumers thought would be absorbed by the cruise line, but obviously not. NCL have started adding that charge to bills. Plus, it's also impacting on those who have the free at sea drinks package. So even if you have the drinks package, you're still going to get a 10% charge added to your bill when you're in Spanish waters. Now, when people were talking about this a couple of weeks ago, there was a lot of conversation around, what will be the impact on other cruise lines? What will they do? Well, for those of us who are due to sail on P&O ships through Spanish waters or from Spanish ports, be aware that P&O have decided to pass that 10% charge on to you. So if you're currently on a cruise or you've recently been on a cruise and you've had this charge passed on to you, please leave a comment, because it would be interesting to know, did they include this charge even for those who have a drinks package? So let's say you have the P&O deluxe drinks package, did you still get that 10% charge added to your bill? Staying with P&O, they have recently released an apology to their trade and travel agent partners because there was a wee bit of furore over their decision to charter Maleth Airlines to fly customers from Manchester to Gatwick this winter to the Caribbean. Now, yeah, there was a lot of furore about the planes that were going to be used by Maleth Air, that they didn't have in-flight entertainment, they didn't have a premium cabin, there wasn't any legroom seats. P&O have, however, maintained that the beverage and food service is on par with TUI. It's just that you've got to keep yourselves entertained. However, where I think a bit of the problem lies is that the trade partners found out just at the same time as the customers did. So it created this sort of like storm where the customers were probably phoning their travel agent saying, I've just been told that I'm going on Maleth Airlines, I've booked a premium cabin seat, I've just been bumped down to economy, I've got my money back, but I've only been compensated £75 onboard spend. And then the travel agent was probably a bit like, oh, well, this is the first time we've heard of it, or we've only just found out ourselves. And that's probably irked quite a lot of travel agents. Now, P&O obviously rely on travel agents for business. So I think it's a good thing that they are going to learn a lesson and probably speak to their travel agents earlier and make sure that they're fully on board with these changes or anything that's going to impact on the quality of their passengers or their customers' holidays. Because when the passenger then phones up the travel agent is forearmed and probably can then help de-escalate or allay some of the concerns that the passenger or the customer has. Okay, my last piece of news for the roundup this week is on Princess Cruises. They have introduced a new vegan menu for those who eat a plant-based diet. The menu is extensive. There are a number of starters you can choose from, main courses and desserts. The only problem is it's not going to be offered on an a la carte basis, which means you can't just roll up into the restaurant and say, can I have a look at the extended vegan menu? You have to unfortunately pre-order this through the Princess Cruise app, or you can do it on board when you get there. Now that's a bit of a shame because I don't like pre-ordering meals. If I'm going to go to a restaurant, I will order something that takes my fancy at the time. So yeah, this is a great step forward, but I think they really need to get to a position where they can start offering plant-based meals and vegan menu options as well as the normal a la carte menus in the main dining rooms. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is going to be rolled out. This new menu is going to be rolled out across all the fleet as well, and including all the main dining rooms. So I hope you have enjoyed that roundup. P&O Cruises are going to keep their trade partners in the know sooner than the passengers to help better improve that customer experience. Princess Cruises are introducing their new extended vegan menu across their entire fleet, and over the couple of weeks I think this Spanish Waters 10% VAT charge is going to grow and develop. But for now, if you're on a P&O cruise or you have been on a P&O cruise, I would be really interested to know if you have been subjected to this 10% tax, even if you have a drinks package. Listen, I hope you have liked this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you have. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks, guys. I hope you seize the day.